Hello guys, today we'll make a chicken Kiev cutlet. I think that the homeland of this recipe is Ukraine, because Kiev is the capital of Ukraine. And this dish, this recipe called chicken Kiev cutlet. And it's really delicious. To make chicken Kiev cutlet, we need chicken. What a twist. But first of all, we need butter. We need butter with our herbs to put it inside the cutlet. The classic way, the basic way to make butter for chicken Kiev cutlet is just to cut a lot of parsley and put it in the butter with salt and pepper. But I will make it two ways. One will be like classical way, and the second way will be how I like that. But in both ways we need a lot of parsley. Finely chopped like that. So the basic way is butter and some parsley, a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Freshly ground black pepper. And now we need to mix it all together. This is a classic way. Some people put a little bit of dill in there, but this is enough. Parsley, salt, pepper and butter, like that. But another way, and I like that way, is much more complicated. We need we need parsley, we need butter. Parsley, butter, some thyme. We need just the leaves of some thyme, like a teaspoon of thyme. That's not a basic, that's not a classic way. That's the way I like. Also some salt, also some pepper and a little bit of blue cheese. I love when it melts with butter. Really creamy, very soft blue cheese in there. And of course we're gonna mix all that till it all dissolves in the paste. And now we need to make some frozen butter and herbs sausages, like that. Just put it on the bag and make some butter poop. And the second one with parsley and blue cheese and thyme, my favorite one. Like this. And just twist it and put it all in the freezer. Okay, the butter is freezing. There are a few ways to make chicken Kiev cutlet. I will show you two ways. One way is restaurant way, with the chicken with the bone, so you can hold this cutlet with the bone. But another way is, you know how we say in Russia, if your arms growing not from your shoulders and they're growing from your ass. The second way is for people like that. So the simple way is to put our butter inside the grounded turkey or grounded chicken, already grounded. And this is super easy way. And the restaurant way is the way with the whole raw chicken. We need to cut those legs away, we don't need them. Of course, you can roast them, you can freeze them, you can do anything you want. But today we don't need those legs. Not one leg, not another. One leg or another. I wanna find you. You know the song? So we feel where the bone is and we cut those legs off. So the next step. What we don't need. We don't need the wings, those parts. The two parts of the wing, the drumstick, or how it called? The drumstick, the finger. We don't need that. We need only this bone to hold our chicken cutlet. And also we don't need this wing. We just need, cut it off. Okay. And we don't need the carcass. We don't need that at all. Actually, we need only breasts, and also we don't need any skin. You can fry this skin, you can put it in a stock, never mind. We don't need any skin in this dish, in our chicken Kiev. We need only breast with a piece of the bone. Also, we don't need the spine, so we can cut the spine out. Of course, use all the bones, use all the skin for the stocks and things like that. So all the spine, we cut off all the spine and we don't need the tail. Now we've got those skinless breast with those small arms. How cute is that? First of all, we need to clean those bones. We need really meatless bones, so we can hold our chicken Kiev holding those bones. So cut all the meat off those bones, like that. Okay, look what we've got. This is so nice. Okay, now we must cut those fillets without losing our bone. So we cut it like that, and we cut it like that. Take your time, and you need a really sharp knife, you know, like mine. And also we don't need any bones inside. We need only the bone, wing bone, just for holding our cutlet. Like that. What's the main problem? We need to separate. We need to separate those, you know, left carcasses. We need to separate it from the breast and from our bone, but without cutting inside those bones. So you can feel where you will cut in the middle of two bones. Yeah, here. So let me explain. We need this bone, but we don't need this bone, you know? So we need to find the place where they were connected. That's the thing. I will show you one more time. We need all the breast. We don't need the carcass. And just feel where inside this meat, this carcass, connected to those bones. And then when you feel it, you can just cut it like that inside. Yeah, I'm telling about this place. And we'll cut it off. So it's connected to the bone, but we have only the breasts and the bones. Now, our breast has those small fillets. You know, the small fillets inside those breasts. Let's cut it. And another one. So 2 breasts and 2 small fillets. Now we have to slice those. Put it like that, shiny side up. And try not to slice through the bone and through all those fillets. So this knife is too short. I'll use another one, my favorite knife, and I will cut it like that. Not to the end, and open our fillet. We have the best square of our fillet that we could. And another one, oh, the same. Cut it through like that. And open it. Nice. And now let's beat our meat. Am I supposed to say that? Let's cover it with a plastic and beat a little bit. I don't know what's wrong with the phrase beat your meat, because this is my chicken, I bought it, so this is my meat, and I'm gonna beat that with this hammer, with this cooking hammer. We don't want to cut it, we just want it to be more flat. And don't smash your bone. And also we'll beat our small fillet, because we also need it to cover our chicken Kiev cutlet. Like this, really flat chicken. Let's put some salt and some pepper on each fillet, because we also have, we already have our pepper and salt inside our butter. And salt it a little bit, like that. But also remember about the salted butter. Our butter sausages are already frozen. So I will put this one with blue cheese inside, I think like that. the big chunk of butter. Put it in here, inside the breasts. And another chunk of butter. This is like 2 tablespoons of butter inside another one. And then we'll use our small fillet like this. Just cover your butter. And now we can just roll it. Roll it like that, so it covers itself. So we have 2 layers, a small fillet and our main breast. And here also like that. We can, I think I'll put it like this. And we just need to roll it. Roll it into one cutlet. Yes, chicken Kiev cutlets. All other steps are super simple. We need some flour, we need some breadcrumbs, we need some egg wash, beaten eggs, and that's it. And we're gonna fry it. I will prepare some flour, not much, and I already prepared some breadcrumbs. Okay, let's use some eggs, like that, and let's whisk them. I think 4 eggs is more than enough. Okay, carefully handle your chicken Kiev cutlet and put it in the flour. We need some flour just to stick all our eggs, so the egg could stick better to the meat in all the places. Okay. Then we'll put it in the egg, and I will carefully, I don't know how to say, wash it with an egg, so it really sticks to our cutlet, like that. And then put our sticky, super sticky cutlet inside the breadcrumbs, and wait until all the breadcrumbs can stick to our cutlet, like this. And the next one. Some flour, shake off the excess flour, like that. Then some egg wash, like that. It's like a glue. And all the breadcrumbs that can stick to your cutlet. But do you remember what I said at the first place? That there's a way that you can make chicken Kiev cutlet much more easier. It won't be the original like restaurant chicken Kiev, but it will be a simple dish. We can just take some already grinded meat. This is just simple chicken, and put our butter in there, like that. I forgot about the salt, some pepper. And just cover it all up like an egg, like this. If you have some holes, some meat, and that's it. And again, we can use some flour, like that. This is super soft, so be careful, but this is much more easier than cover it like those ones. Some egg wash, and of course some breadcrumbs, like that. If you put those cutlets in the freezer for about an hour or maybe 30 minutes, it depends on how powerful your freezer is, it will be more hard, and it won't break out, it won't break inside the oil. So I cover it with a baking paper so it won't stick together, and I put it for 1 hour in the freezer. Now we need some oil to deep fry our chicken cutlet. Actually, you can use any oil that you can find in your country. I'll use sunflower oil, just you can use corn oil or something like that. You don't need any smelly oil. And you need the oil for deep frying with a high smoking point. So don't use any olive oil. You can use olive oil, but you will be dumb as hell because olive oil is really expensive in all the countries, I think. So use some cheap and not smelling oil. We just need to preheat it about 200, maybe 210 Celsius. And we have already preheated our oven to 180 Celsius. Why we need to preheat our oven? Because we need only the color. We need only the color from this deep frying. But we don't know what's going on inside this cutlet. It could be small cutlet, giant cutlet, super giant cutlet. We don't know what's going on inside there. But we need it well done, because this is chicken. This is not marble beef. So we need to finish it inside the oven. And now we'll put them in the oil one by one, like that. Remember that we need only color. We need only color. We don't care about the doneness inside. We need only great golden color. And when the color is okay, let's put it in the tray. And another one. Another cutlet. I don't want to burn my fingers, so I put it on the spoon and then in the oil. And the second one. Cutlet. Like this. And this one from the grinded chicken, the simple one. Let's put it in there. And then the third one, our 3 chicken Kiev cutlets, like that. Let's put them in the oven for 25 minutes or something like that. Okay, what's the the biggest reason of making chicken Kiev cutlet? Let me show you. The first reason is that your cutlet is very crunchy, like it's really crispy, like that. And you've got really a lot of butter inside. And the butter inside, this is really your sauce. This is juicy, this is well done. This is really flavorful. Just look at that. So you can boil some pasta, you can boil some rice, you can boil anything. You can use some potatoes like me, some fried potatoes or baked, some boiled potatoes. And everything is much more better with this oil. Everything will be so juicy with this oil. So let's taste it. This is awesome. Of course, the simple version, when there's only butter, parsley, salt and pepper, this is great. But this version with the thyme and with some blue cheese are much more interesting for me. This is for me, but this is not the classic version. And of course, because of the bone, you can hold it like that. So you can unwrap it, you can cut this bone, you can chew this meat, and this is really juicy meat. Okay guys, this is the best chicken Kiev cutlet that I could ever made. This is the best of me. Actually, like in Russia we speak, my arms grow up from my ass. So if I could make that, you can make it 100%. Of course you could do that. I will read all your comments and press subscribe button if you want to. So thank you, and sorry for my English again. Bye.